welcome to the next edition of the Morning Cup of Joe. As you may have guessed, we're here at the Great State Fair. And guess who we bumped into? Betty Bowler from the Community Foundation of Marshall County. What are the chances?
That's right, Joe. It's amazing who you see at the fair.
Yeah, so if you don't know Betty, she is the development director for the Community Foundation of Marshall County. And so we were talking, and the Great State Fair, the main reason for it is to celebrate Iowa. So something else we want to celebrate is how far along the Community Foundation of Marshall County has come. Affiliated with the Community Foundation 3 years ago now, and knocking on the door of $3 million in charitable assets. They have done a great job. So I wanted to ask Betty a few questions. One question is, your advisory board members have been really great about opening doors. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. They think they're afraid to do it, and they don't even realize they're doing it a lot of times. But we've had several events, and that's where we get our mailing list from. Our advisory members are the ones who provide the names to invite to our events, and it's because of people they know, and that's a door opener in itself. I have an advisory member who is a financial planner, and so one of our donors was referred by her. He is just a delight. He started a scholarship in memory of his wife, and oh my gosh, he's just become my new best friend, and so I can't thank her enough for that one. Actually, as we speak today, our chairman, Mary Jo, is meeting with a potential donor and maybe board member. In fact, she texted me this morning and said she was meeting her for lunch, and what advice did I have? We have another board member who is very involved in one of the churches in town, and he has set up several meetings for us to meet with people, leaders in that church about an endowment. So there's some examples of how they've helped out.
Yeah, and they've just literally opened doors and started conversations with people in the community. And I would say 100% of your board members give in some way back to the Community Foundation.
Oh yes,
financially.
Absolutely. Financially, all of them do, and they're all very hardworking. I tell them when they come on, it's a working board.
Right.
You don't just get to sit around and give advice. You have to work, and so everybody knows that coming in, and they're very hardworking.
Great. The last thing we'll wrap up with is I have to publicly say thank you to Betty. She's announced that probably towards the end of the year, she'll step down from a 5-year role as a development director. And I mean, the things that she's done for the community will affect it for generations to come. I hope you know that.
Well, I hope it does. When I started this 5 years ago, I really thought, maybe 2 or 3 years in this type of a job. But I've loved it. I have absolutely fallen in love with the whole concept of Community Foundation. And I do hope that some of the things we've started, grow and carry on with the local foundation.
Well, they definitely will. So thank you again for all you've done. But you still have 2 good solid months of work left.
Oh, at least, yeah.
Yeah. Take vacation at the State Fair, and then we're back to work.
I was going to say, give me the rest of this week in the pretend world, and next week I'll be back to the real world.
Good. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah.